Hello dear students, after explaining the structure of human heart, today I am going to explain double circulation in human beings, and this double circulation is mainly characteristic feature of those animals who have four-chambered heart, and these animals are birds and the mammals. Apart from this, crocodile as a reptile also has four-chambered heart. So double circulation means flow of blood twice through the heart and once through the body, which is supply of oxygenated blood to all parts of the body. That is called double circulation. In previous video, structure of heart, I told you in the heart blood is completely oxygenated and deoxygenated blood are completely separated from each other. They do not get mixed because they are separated with the help of septum, and these septa are called interatrial septum, this one which divides two atria, interventricular septum which divides two ventricles. So what are these? Are the four chambers of heart, and this is left atrium, this is right atrium, this is right ventricle, and this is left ventricle. They are separated with septum, and the type of blood flowing in these two is oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Here oxygenated blood flows, oxygenated blood in right atria, deoxygenated blood, and right ventricle also contains deoxygenated blood. What is the direction of flow of blood? That we have already seen, that this consists of valve, and blood flows from atria to ventricles vertically downwards. It does not flow horizontally from right to left atrium or from left ventricle to right ventricle. Horizontal flow is not there. There is vertical flow from both the atria to both the ventricles. Now they are connected to, this is left atrium, and this left atrium is connected to one aorta, that is called pulmonary aorta, which is further divided into two arteries, two pulmonary arteries. And this pulmonary aorta also carries deoxygenated blood from right ventricle. Okay, and another aorta which is here, we have systemic aorta, arc, further divided into many arteries. It is carrying blood from left ventricle. So how this flow starts? First of all, it starts from body parts. Body parts contain deoxygenated blood which is collected by superior vena cava. This superior vena cava is located on the upper part of the right atrium, and it collects blood from all body parts. This superior vena cava brings deoxygenated blood into the right atrium, and it is collecting blood from upper body parts. And there is one more vena cava, that is called inferior vena cava. It is collecting blood. What type of blood? Deoxygenated blood from lower body parts. So all deoxygenated blood from upper and lower body parts is carried to the right atrium. It is internally connected with the help of a valve in the right atrium which is called Eustachius valve. This valve is the opening of inferior vena cava. It is called Eustachius valve. It allows blood to flow in the right atrium, does not allow backflow of the blood in the inferior vena cava. So all deoxygenated blood comes here from right atrium. It comes into the right ventricle. From right ventricle, it goes into the pulmonary aorta. This is pulmonary aorta, and these are the right and left pulmonary arteries. So, deoxygenated blood through these two arteries, deoxygenated blood is carried to both the lungs, right and left. Lungs receive deoxygenated blood through pulmonary arteries. Here in the lungs there is exchange of gases and blood becomes oxygenated. When comes out of it, it is carried by right and left pulmonary veins. These veins are the exceptional veins which are carrying oxygenated blood, and rest all carry deoxygenated. These veins open here into the left atrium. These are right and left pulmonary veins, and these are the openings for right and left pulmonary veins in the left atrium. That means blood is poured into the left atrium by veins, and it is oxygenated blood. Now, both the atria receive this blood simultaneously. This is right atrium receives deoxygenated blood and left receives oxygenated blood, and they both get filled at the same time simultaneously. Now both of them contract. When they contract, they release blood into the ventricles by the opening of these atrioventricular valve. This valve and this valve, these both valves are called atrioventricular valves because they are located between atria and ventricle. Atrioventricular valve. Fine. This one and this one. It is also called bicuspid valve, and it is also called tricuspid valve. These are the other names of these valves. Now when blood comes with pressure in the ventricles, it strikes with the wall of ventricle and tries to flow backward. At that time, these valves they get closed because they prevent backflow of blood. So blood will find its way from right ventricle to pulmonary aorta and left ventricle to systemic aorta. Systemic aorta will receive oxygenated blood from left ventricle. Pulmonary receives deoxygenated blood from right ventricle. Okay. What are these? These are the branches of aorta, another aorta present here, also called systemic aorta. Now deoxygenated blood circulates this way, and this circulation is called pulmonary circulation, and when oxygenated blood through arteries is supplied to all body parts, and that is called systemic circulation. So here you can see we started from body part and we ended with oxygenated blood to the body parts itself. Because systemic aorta is divided into arteries and arterioles, and these arterioles supply all oxygenated blood to all body parts. This is how blood is completely oxygenated and deoxygenated blood is completely separated in the left chambers and deoxygenated in the right chambers. They do not mix. They are flowing twice through the heart and supplied once to all parts of the body. This type of circulation is called double circulation. You have to remember the position of four valves. When these two valves are atrioventricular valves, there are two more valves between ventricles and aorta. Okay? One valve is between right ventricle and pulmonary aorta. Right ventricle and pulmonary aorta. One valve. Another valve, left ventricle and systemic aorta. Left ventricle and systemic aorta. Right? So these two valves which are present between ventricles and aorta, they are called semilunar valves. Semilunar valves. Fine. And one valve is here in the right atrium. It is called eustachius valve. And it is controlling the opening of inferior vena cava in the right atrium to prevent the backflow, because blood coming from the lower body parts through inferior vena cava is having low blood pressure, so it may flow backward. So to prevent the backward flow of the blood, we need valves between the chambers, between the ventricles and both the aorta. This circulation is called double circulation. We can see this circulation in the form of a simple flow chart also. After understanding with heart all the parts, there is another way to explain it. It is divided into two types basically. From all body parts, the oxygenated blood is collected by superior and inferior vena cava. Both of them bring blood into the right atrium. Right atrium to, it goes to right ventricle. From right ventricle, it goes to pulmonary aorta. Pulmonary aorta to right and left, pulmonary arteries. Arteries to lungs. So, what type of blood is flowing? Deoxygenated blood. Enters the lungs and when comes out of it, it is oxygenated blood will be carried to left atrium. Left atrium to left ventricle. Left ventricle to systemic aorta. It is also called only aorta, biggest aorta. What type of blood? Oxygenated. Aorta is divided into arteries. Arteries are supplying this oxygenated blood to body parts, to all body parts. We started from here. Now it is divided into, this circulation is called pulmonary circulation. It is confined between heart and lungs and it is called systemic circulation. And systemic is the major circulation which is supplying oxygenated blood to all parts of the body. So, this is the flow chart to explain process of double circulation and involving all parts. Learn it carefully and practice with diagram. Till next video, you keep learning the previous topics. Thank you.